is Boricua. This Puerto Rican woman has Irish blood, DNA. And both my parents, don't get it twisted and ask me which one of your parents is Irish and which one is Puerto Rican, because both my parents and my grandparents and my great-great-grandparents. But I did Ancestry.com. And I have a prize for someone who can guess, just by looking at my face, the percentage of Irish in my DNA.
15. 9.
I hear 12, 7. Who said 15?
I did.
15. Oh, you did also?
20.
But I think I heard it over here first. 25? 17. 37. All right. The correct answer is, drum roll please. Okay, just tap. And you could tell from my Irish eyes that are smiling. It's 14%, so you are the winner. And for the other person that called out 15%, I have gold gummy bears for you. Come, my friend. Come, my friend. To everyone else, Shen Fen. Puerto Ricans. Yeah, we have a lot in common in terms of independence and struggle and down with the crown, down with colonialism, hashtag not my king. Yeah. My mother's eyes tell a story of power, of strength, of a woman's glory. Brown almond eyes set in a brown oval face, and a gaze soft and warm, a gaze full of courage, raging in the storm. My mother's eyes speak to me of survival, of secrets yet to be told, of pain hidden away, of sleepless nights and lonely days. My mother's eyes speak magic, laughter and joy and loving life, keeping me steady, making me strong, passing on a legacy. La Mujer Boricua reborn, La Mujer Boricua growing strong, La Mujer Boricua living on and on. Love you. Fall. It's called Where on Earth. And how many people here have friends that they haven't seen in years, decades? Maybe someone you went to high school with and you wondered what happened to that person. Like, we were so close. And so I came across an old photograph, a wallet-sized picture of my BFF from high school, Andrea Denton, who I lost touch with almost immediately after we graduated. And yes, I will date myself in 1989. Yeah. I'm fly. I'm fly. I'm 51 going on 52 and I'm fucking fly. That's right, baby. That's right. It's rice and beans. Breakfast of champions. And so I came across her graduation photo, and instead of just putting it away, I just went straight to our LaGuardia High School 1989, class of 89 Facebook group, and I just, in almost just like in one full swoop, I wrote this poem. Where on earth? And by the way, the class president who actually she was the director. She became the director of LaGuardia alumni and friends. She reached out to me right away, and she said, I can help you. We have a service. Like, I can find her for you. I mean, if you give me permission. And long story short, she found her for me, and we got reunited. And so I'm reading this because I have like an old friend from high school, Nikki, in the house. And so maybe this will like stir some memories for you too, Nikki. Where on earth, Andrea Denton, sweet friend? Where on earth are you? We met on day one. The second person I met after Soika, pray he's okay. Or maybe it was the other way around. Rode to school on the number 2. Shout out to the 2-train posse. Too many of y'all to name. Lived only a 10-minute walk or 1 train stop away from each other. A morning ritual was to try to time meeting you, having to use the landline phones. Ring, ring. No beepers yet, of course. The idea of a cell phone was something out of Get Smart, 007, or Dick Tracy. We had to use real phones. Ring, ring, I'd give you a ring. No kids, not the kind you put on your finger. Phones actually rang. So yes, I'd give you a ring or you'd call me. New York City was truly scary, especially for black and brown girls coming from all directions to study art. My mother never let me wear salt and pepper door knocker earrings because some girls were getting them ripped from their ears. You saw packs of stray dogs roaming the streets in that big, badass city, especially to troop through on foot from our part of the Boogie B, the Bronx. It was a long-ass ride to 72nd Street, transfer to 66 to catch the 1. Watch the closing doors, please. Never heard of San Juan Hill. Where on earth, Andrea Denton? Where on earth are you, girl? I've asked for you a million times. Looked for you, of course. Long gone from Bartholdi, long gone from high school days. We've had endless wars. Desert Storm, Bomb Baghdad, Iraq, Afghanistan. Don't tell me you were at the World Trade. Never wanted to look for your name there, but the thought crossed my mind. So much has happened. Where were you when Obama and Michelle moved into the White House? We thought we were on our way to Easy Street, not a race war, not years of Cult 45 MAGA hat haters wanting to take power, or a high court thinking they can rule supreme over our bodies and abort our human rights as they plot and scheme to a clusterfuck of a crooked future for our kids as we choke on diesel fumes and overpriced sweatshop clothes. Food is getting so expensive as gas goes down for now. Andrea, I saw a PSA, instructions to New Yorkers on what to do if we get hit by a nuclear bomb. The young woman in the ad, a beautiful woman of color, exuberantly shared the 411. All you have to do if you see a sudden flash of light in the sky is stick your fingers in your ears and drop face down to the ground. Stop, drop, and roll. Try to roll under a car fast. See, you only have about 60 seconds to find shelter, any shelter, and stay there, I think, for 72 hours. Don't try to go home. I can't remember all the details of what you have to do in order to survive, but the ad ended with an enthusiastic and cheeky, "You got this, New York." It's all on humanity's paycheck to paycheck dime. Running out of time. The planet is absolutely on fire, and those of us who are least responsible suffer the most. The damn Russians won't let Griner go. We got Oscar home, and no hurricane, not even a Category 5 that took almost 5,000 Puerto Rican lives can kill our spirit, and paper towels can be shoved up to where the sun don't shine. I still haven't made it to Jamaica. Maybe that's where you went? I know that's where you were from. Donna Summer died. Michael and Prince are gone. Luther Vandross, long gone. Long ago, and oh, so far away. Nina Simone, long gone. Phyllis Hyman, we lost in the 90s. Poor thing took her own life. Left a note that said, "I'm tired. Those of you that I love know who you are. May God bless you." Tina Marie, Rick James, gone. George Michael, gone. And Whitney, oh Whitney. Oh no, I don't care about a colonizing queen who got to be almost as old as Methuselah. My memory is messing with me and I can't find my reading glasses. But I remember when we were only 14 going to Tashima's mother's wake and she looked so young and beautiful, like Sleeping Beauty. May she rest in peace. So many of us die so young. So no, I don't care, and no, I don't want to wear progressives. The latest casualty, the incredible Joy Sims. You are my all and all. Oh, you. So many are gone. And where on earth have you been? Did you get married? Change your name? Become a nun? Did you die? Join a cult? You weren't at our 25th high school reunion. Maybe you moved to Alaska or Timbuktu? I wonder, where are you? How are you doing? How's your mother? Is she alive? Are you? I've been afraid to ask. In the first few years, I thought, did I do something? Say something wrong all those years ago? I'm sorry if I did anything wrong. Was it all the pot I smoked? Cigarettes? I quit. Finally, I'm smober. One day at a time. I go to Nicotine Anonymous. If anyone I used to bum cigarettes off of is still smoking and wants to come, meetings are at 7 p.m. every Monday on Zoom. Andrea, remember all the good times? Remember Central Park, getting our working papers and our first job at the Boathouse? Remember Gray's Papaya and Bronx Pizza, walking home from White Plains Road, your house, your strict mom, my house, Bronx Park, Naima's living room, backdrop, the big rocks, Gun Hill Projects, the gospel chorus? I couldn't officially join, but you teaching me some of the gospel songs meant the world, and you embracing me even in my lack of confidence in my drawing. Sunny skies and cold winter days, summer school at damn Brandeis, dragging you and your shy self to dances, Mount St. Michael's, Rice and Hayes. At least I wanted to. Your mom was so strict. Being with you on the yearbook staff and sitting in the cafeteria, prom and graduation. How is college, Andrea? How has life been? I'm grateful you were there. I don't think I would have made it. I've missed you all these years. I love you, girl. I come across your picture now and then. Life has not been easy. I know we've all had setbacks, blessings too. It's been hard lately. Both my parents are gone. My youngest niece, who you actually never got to meet, had a baby. The pandemic gave me lots of silver, especially in the front. No hiding it. We as old as hip hop. And I refuse to die, especially lighten and go blonde. Where on earth? Andrea Denton, sweetest friend, where on earth? I can't believe I haven't seen you since the day we graduated. I pray life has been kind to you. I will keep looking. And in the meantime, send you mad love and let you know I will always remember and never forget you. Where on earth, Andrea Denton, sweetest friend? Where on earth, girl, are you? Love, Maria. I found her, and so I this is, tonight is about nostalgia. So I'm gonna read a poem that it's called Bronx Cicadas, and it's dedicated to my brother. And just give me one moment. How's Andrea doing? Oh, it turned out that she lives in Teaneck. And so she only lived 20 minutes away. Her mom lives in Co-op City. And I thought that she was so far away. Yeah. So it's just pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. I'm just going to turn the page and it's right there. Okay. So, here we go. This is Bronx cicadas. In the Bronx of our childhood, where we'd walk down the hill on 213, past a creepy abandoned Victorian house on Carpenter, chipped blue paint fading watercolor against the sky, where the scary dog in the alleyway behind the rusty fence barked at us each and every time, down the block to the boulevard, where the green leaves hung low and luscious, where our hearts were never heavy, where the river smelled like muddy water, sparkled green like the Bronx River does after rainy days. Bronx Park Boulevard, boulevard of playgrounds, Rosewood and Shoelace Park, bocce courts where old Italian men played wearing brown fedoras, crispy white shirts, and brown pants held up by suspenders. Park of the cobblestone horse shoe that still stands. Park of the smelly, spooky echo by the Williams Bridge underpass, where years ago before our time a farm stood. Morning dew on fresh grass, oak trees, weeping willows, and pine, where we chased fireflies and white butterflies, watched fireworks explode in the black sky on the 4th of July, snowball fights and sledding down the hill on 219 after being pulled for blocks by my big brother. My brother's park, where the Boulevard Lions played touch football, ripped jeans, curly froze, long hair flying in the wind, where they broke night under the stars, standing on wooden benches above the packed snow, done gathered all the dead Christmas trees for smoky boulevard bonfires, where new trees were sure to grow. Dark winter nights, soon to blossom into sunny spring sunrise, radiating glow, constant river flow, humming sound of speeding cars on higher ground, in tow, on the Bronx River Parkway. Zoom! Summer again, sunny, hot, and hazy, dandelion wishes all summer long, boom boxes with mixtapes, where we hung out on the chain link fences, by the basketball courts, eating ices, on the swings, sailed on wooden seesaws, chipped yellow paint carved up fresh graffiti layups on concrete walls, climbed on old school monkey bars, ran wild, scraped our knees, and played hopscotch, where my brother taught us how to ride a bike, in the stomping grounds of our youth, dreaming in the whispers of our river, and the music of the boulevard. Through the dog days of summer sun rays, where the sound of a Bronx day rattled long and loud like mysterious maracas in the trees. Thank you. This one is called 1977. Or How a Puerto Rican Sister Survived Summer of Sam. This is for my older sister, Rochelle. If you know this tune, you could sing along. I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. I cry when you move out to be all grown up with your big afro, bell bottoms, and your own independent life. 2 whole blocks away from the house. This short distance is no consolation at all to 6-year-old me who loves her big sister. Feeling abandoned, I am temporarily comforted by a tall glass bubbling with Pepsi and ice on your mahogany coffee table. Moonflower and Abraxas next to coloring books and crayons. Your new apartment, further up East 213th Street, a little past Bronxwood, turns out to be a fun new adventure. Like anywhere near you is, and your scent, you always smell so good. That big sister smell. Ivory soap, Shalimar, and the sweet smell of ganja. Sharp riffs rock the melody of our growing up, and the chords of Santana plucked on his favorite 1969 guitar follow us to more 70s sleepovers at your next apartment on the Big Hill on East 233rd, and zip to Barretto Street, summer nights hanging out on the block, your frat baby sister tag-alongs. Me, a weird and worried kid, fearing for your life in that scary summer of Sam where women are being shot by an incel along with their lovers. You with your thick brown hair that flows when set in big rollers and falls just below your shoulders. I worry a lot. The news makes me worry. I worry so much so that when Ma and Dad take us upstate to Lake George on summer vacation, I burst out crying when How Deep Is Your Love plays on the car radio. I cry. My skinny chest heaves in uncontrollable sobs. I cry in a fit so inconsolably it shakes Mommy up, while my twin sister shoots me dirty looks in the back seat for waking her up, and we have to find a payphone. On a dark country road somewhere upstate in Warren County, Daddy finds a payphone, and we pull over to call you to make sure you're still alive. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. You don't even really like the Bee Gees, but I love them. And as the song continues to play and the chords drown out the sounds of night crickets and frogs and biting mosquitoes creep up my skinny, sweaty brown legs, Ma puts the sticky plastic receiver of the payphone to my ear. Hello? You laugh. You assure me you are still breathing. Rochelle? Yes. The feeling of impending doom subsides. My heartbeat slows down. I breathe out of my mouth, my nose clogged with mocos. You laugh, but maybe, just maybe, the feeling never leaves you, and that call from me and Mommy keeps you on your toes for the rest of that summer of 1977, where women are being shot by an incel along with their lovers, and me and the Bee Gees save your life. I'm gonna end with just the last verse of a poem. This in celebration of the wonderful news that we heard this morning, that prompted me to tweet out, "Pay up, pendejo." Pay up. And this poem is called Pussyology. And this is just the last verse. Maybe I'll come back next month and I'll recite the whole poem. How does it go? My pussy likes jazz at midnight, salsa at noon, hip-hop at daybreak. She likes to be romanced and swooned. She really digs sunsets and gazing at the moon. Sometimes she's timid, sometimes she's mad cool. She listens to Bob and Nina when she's feeling blue. She prefers cotton to satin and lace. Her clit's got such a pretty face, but you wouldn't know. My pussy's got a soul, feelings, hopes, dreams. She loves the salt of the ocean and the sweetness of the stream. My pussy's a little moody, sometimes up, sometimes down, sometimes wild, sometimes tame. Above all, papi chulo, you will never, ever, ever know her name. Thank you. Thank you so much. I wanted to make an announcement that we have a poetry seminar and free workshops going on at the Poe Cottage. It's being sponsored by the Bronx Historical Society, and it's really cool because Poe Cottage is, as we all know, it's a historic place, but it exudes this like creative energy. So I'm teaching the Saturday track, and it's this Saturday, the following Saturday. It ends June 3rd, and there's also a Wednesday track that's being taught, that were facilitated by other poets. And so check it out. You can follow me. I'm sharing it on my Instagram. It's Mariposa Fernandez on Instagram. And definitely come through this Saturday and the following Saturday. We're doing a bilingual workshop. So, but everybody's welcome. Everyone is welcome, and please come through on June 24th. Oh, thanks. On June 24th, we're gonna have a slam on the porch. So come to Poe Porch and bring your poems and bring your peeps. Thank you so much.